Game Show Network. All play, all day.
Get ready to match the stars. Joey Bishop, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Lynn Deerfield, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, Johnny-O. Thank you. Do not whistle, please. Please don't whistle. Thank you for joining us. Would you greet me, or have a word of greeting? Join me
While
as
I
we
greet
celebrities here.
Yes.
Brett Summers and Charles Nelson Riley, two of our regulars. They're an item, as you probably know. Yeah. And Richard Dawson is known as the hot ticket. And we couldn't do it without little old Miss Betty Lukewarm of the Mary Tyler Moore Show. And this gay, witty, amusing fellow is known as the Smiling Irishman, Joey Bishop.
It's the thrill of my life, the nighttime version. I can't believe
Oh,
I
you
made it.
didn't? You've done it before, haven't you?
Yeah, but I didn't think I would ever do it again.
Oh, yes, indeed. Now, Lynn Deerfield's face is familiar to you because you see her on The Guiding Light. And some of you may remember that she appeared as a contestant on Match Game, the older version, several years ago. 1969. My, you've held up well, haven't you? She was a contestant, won $450.
I was 10.
You were how much?
10 then.
You were 10 in 1969.
yeah.
And I said, yes, of course.
Yeah.
And they said, after the show, somebody said to her, who was your team captain? She says, some guy I never heard of. What was his name?
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds, yeah. Never heard of him. Who's the other guy you never heard of?
Don Meredith?
Don Meredith, yeah. Whoever heard of him? He was only captain of the Dallas Cowboys then. You've figured out since then who they are, right?
Yeah.
All right, now would you join me in a round of applause to John Anderson and Lynn Mann? Welcome. Now, we'd like to find out a little bit about each of these people. We'll begin with you, Lynn. Please tell us where you're from.
Well, I was born in St. Louis.
Oh, that's Lynn Deerfield's hometown.
Yes,
Right.
I know. And I live in Memphis now, and I'm moving to Chicago when I get home.
You sound as if you're happy about that
Oh,
prospect.
I love to move.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
All right. Move over there. Good luck to you, Lynn. Let's find out about John Anderson.
Well, I've lived in Los Angeles all my life. I spent a short time with the Peace Corps in the Marshall Islands, and presently I'm employed as a tax auditor with the Internal Revenue Service. It's not fair, Gene.
No, it's not fair.
There's all of you out there, and
You're a nice
only
guy.
myself
Yes.
and the U.S. government.
That's right. You only got the government on your side,
That's
eh? Okay, good luck to both of you. May I point out that here on Match Game PM, we'll give each of you 3 chances to match as many of our celebrities as you can. The one who has scored the most matches at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner and will go on to play the Big Money Super Match, which can pay off over $10,000. Now, Lynn, you may have A or B.
A.
Lynn Mann wants A, and this is it. On Ugly Edna's wedding night, as Ugly Edna started to undress, her new husband said, "Boy, I'm sure glad I brought along a blank."
Now, can I ask you
That's terrific. Put
can
that
I
right.
ask you a question?
Yes.
If she was so ugly,
Yeah.
how did she get a new husband? You know the trouble Brett is having?
You're taking this program too seriously. Yes, you are. I love the way you're doing your hair.
Thank you, John. You like it even better when it falls down later tonight and then sheen off.
Hello, Lynn. On Ugly Edna's wedding night, as Ugly Edna started to undress, her new husband said, "Boy, I'm sure glad I brought along a
Blindfold?
blindfold." All right. She said a blindfold. What do you say to that?
Well, you know, a mask
Yeah.
can make even an ugly person look attractive.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I put a full mask.
A full mask. That's a blindfold, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, a full mask would cover the whole face. A blindfold would just cover the eyes.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Well, it's not
All
my
right,
fault Lynn doesn't
I
know.
see your logic now. That is absolutely correct. I agree with that. What do you say?
You know that old joke, shall I get the mask?
Oh, yes, of course. Now, that is a mask, because that could be just an eye mask. What do you say to that?
What did he say?
He said a full mask which would cover the entire face, which is different from a blindfold which just covers the eyes.
I said mask.
That matches. That's okay. Just put a bang in there and don't be upset, sir. Oh, hello, Lynn Deerfield. When Ugly started to undress her new husband, said, boy, I'm sure glad I brought along a mask, according to Lynn Mask.
She said blindfold.
Blindfold or mask.
And I couldn't think of the word. I'm sitting here going crazy, so I put blinders mask, and you know what it means?
Blinders
I
mask.
refuse to make sure it's
Right.
I couldn't think. All right.
Okay. Very good. That's 3 for her.
I don't know why, I figured he must have married her for money. She must have money if she's so ugly. Why suddenly would he put on a blindfold?
I don't know.
I mean, it's ridiculous. He knew she was ugly before she undressed.
Yeah.
He just hedged his bets and brought along a girlfriend.
A girlfriend. Okay.
Saving your bet.
Right.
That is good logic.
Good
You
logic.
can't quarrel with that. I have just another one of those half-masked answers.
Half-masked answers, yes. All right. So that's 4 for Lynn Man. Now, John Anderson. Ready to go to work, John? Here we go. Now, listen. Everybody, you all know the Marx Brothers. Groucho, Harpo, Chico, Zeppo, and Gummo.
Carl?
Carl? No, not Karl Marx. Groucho, Harpo, Chico, Gummo, and Zeppo. Well, when Dumb Dora went on a quiz show, and they asked her to name one of the Marx Brothers, she said, Blanco. She said, Blanco.
Well, I think I get it.
It's not that hard.
No, of course it isn't.
Okay, here we go. John, the Marx Brothers, you know who they are? Groucho, Harpo, Chico, Gummo, and Zeppo. Well, when Dumb Dora went on the quiz show and they asked her to name one of the Marx Brothers, she said Blanco.
Dumbo?
Dumbo is one. Very good. He's a
Is that a
Dumbo.
good?
Well, anything that ends in O would be good.
Oh,
what do
I
you
got
say?
it.
Would Zorro be good?
Zorro would be good.
Really?
Yes.
You know something?
What?
I thought your answer was absolutely perfect.
What?
Blanco. So I put down Blanco.
You didn't.
That's right. Think about it. She did not know who it was, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? Excuse me, folks.
What did you think of?
Honey, go ahead now, Charles.
No, come on now. No, you didn't understand it. I tried to explain it to you.
You see, I thought she just had come from the 4th grade and had gotten her report card.
Yeah.
So I said Bado.
Bado.
Bado. As I can
Just boo. Oh, dear me.
I think I've had a stroke.
You will any moment.
Take off the full rug, you might feel a little better.
Your Mexican mod jumping suit.
You wish. I said Brillo.
Brillo. Okay.
I think they all
Lynn
say.
Deerfield, what did you think of that ends in O in the way of a proper noun?
Well, the last name was Zeppo, so if you're a little messed up in the head, I was careful what I said.
Yes.
I said Zippo.
Zippo's another good answer. A very good possibility.
Even Hippo would have been fine.
Hippo would have been good.
But I said Zippo.
Zippo is good. Have you got a good one that ends in O?
I had a little trouble coming up with an answer, so I copied from Richard this time. And then he told me a lot of other good ones, Boffo and Hippo and all those, but I didn't have any.
What are some of the other good ones? Jello? Brillo was good. I mean, there are anything.
Oh, it's marvelous.
Okay, so there's round 1. Scores 4-0 favor Lynn Man. Round 2 coming up later, but first this.
Sweet honey, crunchy nuts on classic Kellogg's cornflakes.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Kellogg's Honey Crunch cornflakes. An altogether great breakfast.
You'll celebrate too when you get Kellogg's NBA part of the game hats, balls, and jerseys. Look for details on specially marked packages. Watch Game Show Network for a chance to win these prizes. Ashley's Comfort Lounger and Ottoman in designer leather fabric, durable swivel recliner chair fashioned in a smart contemporary look. Creative styling that adds to any decor from Ashley. Juliet by Jeffrey Parson, a limited edition print available only at Deck the Walls. With 200 mall locations nationwide, it's Deck the Walls, specialists in art framing and design. Xylus durable Swiss Army grater, convenient and easy to use as it grates, shreds, and slices. A perfect kitchen accessory from Xylus.
Here we go. Round 2 coming up. There it is. A or B, Lynn, your head, so you go first.
B.
B it is. Joey, you play.
Thank you.
Richard, you play.
Yeah, I'm going to play so Joey won't feel bad.
Okay.
Well, you accused me, but I did get the last one right.
Just the two of us playing?
Just the two of us.
Oh,
You.
Sure, sir.
Nanukla, the Eskimo girl, said to her boyfriend, she said, I can't rub noses with you now because my nose is busy. I'm blanking it. Right. Okay, Lynn Man. Nanukla, the Eskimo girl, said to her boyfriend, I can't rub noses with you now because my nose is busy. I'm blanking it.
Blowing?
Blowing it. Okay. Do not look pained.
Well,
Eskimos.
they rub noses.
They rub
right?
noses. She said, I can't rub noses with you now because
Knowing the philosophy of this particular show,
Yeah.
I said rubbing. She won't say rubbing. What she'll say blowing. So I said blow.
That's what you did. Okay. So you're up to 5 now, Lynn. What do you say to that, Richard?
Well, knowing the way the show works,
Yes.
I copied Joey, blowing.
I said blowing. Okay. Now, John, you're going to have 2 shots at it. Ready to go to work?
Ready.
Listen to this. The Goodyear Company named Bernie Man of the Year because Bernie's blank looks like a blimp. Bernie's blank looks like a blimp.
I'm going to do better by you this time, Joey.
All right. Ready, Joey? Put it in a slot. Okay. Now, John. The Goodyear Company named Bernie Man of the Year because Bernie's blank looks like a blimp.
I'd say his nose.
Nose is a good one? Don't you think that's good? I think that's good. You are hard to please. You're an impossible bunch. What do you say, Joe?
Well, from the Latin, tushy, tushat, tushant, tushamus, tushatus, tushant, I said tushy, behind.
Show it.
Tushy. Okay. All right. He was large.
You kids are going to love this. You're going to forgive me for that last answer, which we won't mention. I said wife.
Wife is good. Wife is good. Charles?
I also said wife.
2 wives there, and 1 tushy. Okay, Lynn. Show and tell time.
I'm so proud.
Another wife. But John's looking for a nose. Goodyear Company named Bernie Man of the Year because Bernie's nose looks like a blimp.
That's no blimp. That's my wife.
That's no blimp. That's my wife.
John got mixed up with the last question when he said no. That's where the rub comes in.
Oh.
You see, he gets white.
My wife.
That's beneath you, Betty.
All right.
Nothing is beneath me.
Coming down to the wire here, John. You ready? All right. Now, you're going to have a shot at it here, and then you can choose A or B. She's matched all 6 celebrities. So what do you say?
I'll have to go with A.
You'll have to go with A? You don't have to. You want to go with B?
A.
A. Okay. All right.
I hope you do our assessments better than you play this game, Joe. We'll all be audited at the end of the year.
Never you mind, John.
Here it is, John. It's very important to John. Listen carefully. When the farmer's daughter jumped onto the haystack, she got a big surprise because the haystack had a blank in it. Haystack.
Now, I want this to be...
When the farmer's daughter jumped onto the haystack, she got a big surprise because this haystack had a blank in it. Haystack.
I get it, but I'm...
You got it. No, don't show it.
Well, of course.
See that? You didn't see that. Okay.
Well, there's the... Well, gee whiz it.
That's it.
Well, I think it's a silly...
All righty. Okay, here we go. All right, John, we're ready for you. When the farmer's daughter jumped onto the haystack, she got a big surprise because the haystack had a blank in it.
I'll say salesman.
I realize there is a traditional connection between the farmer's daughter and the salesman, but I don't know about that, John. I don't think these people think that way, John. There's another traditional connection between a haystack and...
Based upon the old proverb.
Yeah.
Like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
I wrote needle.
May we see it. Needle. So that means Lynn Man wins the game. What do the rest of you have? Okay. All right. Come on down, Lynn. Congratulations. Now, you hang around here for a moment or so while we say goodbye to John Anderson. Listen, it was a pleasure to meet you, John. And I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. And I hope you, the fact that you didn't win will not mean anything as far as the IRS and we are concerned here. But we've got some gifts for you together with our thanks for being here on Match Game PM. John Anderson, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. I was spinning him off. We'll spin these messages just for you. Ready?
Oh, no! Companies your credit card. To use your check or money order, call right now, and we'll provide our mailing address. Call now.
All right, here we go. Ready? Are you ready? Well, I'm ready. It's time now for the Big Money Super Match here, where you can win over $10,000. Now, to do that, we're going to have two audience matches for you. And I want to point out to you, whatever you win here, you'll have a chance to multiply by 10, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's be off and running. We polled the recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank dressing. D-R-E-S-S-I-N-G. Blank dressing. Now, if you match the answer they gave most often, you get $500. The second most frequent response gives you $250. Then if you hook up with that bottom one, you get $100. And 3 of our 6 celebrities are permitted to assist by suggesting answers.
Lynn?
Salad.
Salad dressing is one.
Richard?
Richard.
French dressing.
French dressing.
Brett?
Brett, have you got one?
Sure, I have one.
You got more than one.
No, I have more than one. I'm just debating. Oh, that's a terrible answer. I'll say Roquefort dressing.
Roquefort.
Oh, I hate it.
You have Roquefort, French, and salad. Those are the 3. Do any of those look good, or do you want to dream one up out of your own head?
I think I'll go with salad.
Salad dressing. That was Lynn's answer, right? Let's find out if it's up there. If it is there, where is it? That is the question. Is it under the $100 response? Undressing. I don't mind if we do. Good time. Okay.
Not undressing, it's UN.
No, it's undressing. That's what they're doing back there. Now, let's see if we've got under the salad dressing under the $250 response. Well, we're really striking out here, aren't we, gang?
I call that
I'm confident she's going to be all right.
You think she's going to be all right? Audience, you think she picked the right one?
Yeah!
Okay. Don't they make you feel good?
Oh, great.
Yeah, all right. Here's the last chance for salad dressing. May we see the $500 number? Yeah, you got it. Very good. So now you got $500, which means that the least you'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000, right?
Right. Now I can fly home.
Oh, she had planned to walk home to St. Louis, but now she's going to fly. Okay, now let's see how much more you're going to win with our second audience match, and here we go. Slide it, old bean. Blank Richard. Blank Richard.
Blank.
All right.
It's not Richard. It's what? I can't see that.
R-I-C-H-A-R-D, a
Sure.
proper noun. Blank Richard. Now, you can call them out one at a time.
Richard?
King Richard.
King Richard.
Charles?
Have you got one, Charles?
For Richard.
For Richard. All right.
Lynn?
Lynn, have you got one? Third position is very difficult, so don't feel too bad if you can't think of one. One may come to you out of, like, as if magic. It will appear out of space.
Just say it.
Just say it?
Just trust me.
Trust you?
Yeah.
All right, Rich.
I think it's
Richard.
forward.
I don't know.
He's pulling your leg. You can't think of one?
He's doing that. Cyril Richard.
Cyril Richard.
That's Cyril Richard, there. Okay, she drew a blank on that. It was hard. So you got Poor Richard and King Richard. Do you want one of those?
King.
King Richard is one she chooses. All right, King Richard O'Bain. Where are you? Are you under the $100 number? Poor Richard is there. Naturally, a king wouldn't be under the $100 response, would he?
Oh, yeah.
King has got to go a little higher than that, doesn't he?
Right.
Heavens, yes.
I bet anything he's not going to be under the $250, but we got to check it anyway. So slide it. Little Richard. Little Richard. Did you have that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, last chance for King Richard. Here is the $500 number. Yeah! There we go. Well, look at you.
I can come back again.
Yes. Now listen. You've won another $500. We multiply by that by 10, gives you $5,000. Add that to the previous $5,000 you won. You have a pot of $10,000 to shoot for. Now to collect, you've got to choose one celebrity and match that celebrity exactly.
Richard.
All right. Surprise, surprise. King Richard is going to play with you here now. Here we go. Just stand on the tape facing Mecca over here. And I'll get the $5,000 question. $10,000 question. Here it is. Blank and soul. Blank and soul. All right, now he's finished. Now, Lynn Mann, what answer do you want to give us that will lead to the same answer that Richard has already written on that card? Blank and soul.
Body.
Body and soul. Some of you in the audience are going,
What?
Wait a minute now. Richard, she says body and soul will get you for $10,000.
I was thinking of that song. You've got to have body.
You have a lot of money. Congratulations to Lynn Mann, $11,000. We'll get back to you in a moment or so, but right now we want you to see these messages. Who's that out there?
I don't have anybody else.
Oh, well, we're all very...
Coming up next on Game Show Network.
Hi, I'm Marianne.
When suddenly...
Dantec 75, the final word in heartburn.
We're all very happy for Lynn Mann here, who has won a grand total of $11,000. How do you feel about that?
Stunned.
Yeah, you stunned, yeah. Joey Bishop has something to say. Joey?
She said she wanted to make enough money to fly home. And
right.
We found out during the commercial break she's got $10,000 and she lives in Burbank.
Yes. You can't fly to Burbank. No. But we're very, very happy for you. Now, we hope you'll watch King Richard here on Family Feud and that you'll join us next week for another session of Match Game PM when we're going to have another bundle of money and more thrilling celebrities very similar to the ones you see here. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next week. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive the new Emblematic Gas Grill by Arca. Gives you that great flavor of outdoor cooking without the mess and fuss of charcoal. And Record a Call Lady, automatic telephone answering system, voice actuated with remote control that plays back your message from anywhere in the world. And Buzzbuster, a new electronic radar monitor, keeps drivers alert and tension-free. And the incredible Timex Quartz, one of the most accurate time-keeping systems man can put on his wrist. More people buy Timex than any other watch in the world. And Xerox Summer Coolant and Antifreeze protects against boilovers and freeze-ups, rust and corrosion. That's the mark of Xerox. And Bardol Oil Supplement. Its exclusive polar attraction formula bonds to critical surfaces, reducing friction and wear in your car's engine. Bardol, run with us. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM, a Mark Goodson, Bill Trotman production.
Hey,
we've got a Game Show Network exclusive coming right up for you. It's your chance to play Final Jeopardy right at home and win. It's all happening next, only on Game Show Network.